Welcome back. UFC Fight Night, Giga versus Calvin Kattar. We are back live, and I hope everybody have a good Happy New Year and a good Christmas. This is the first UFC event, and right now the whole prelims is almost finished, and we have three fights left on the card. Kathleen Joe versus Jennifer Maya went to the distance, and in my opinion, Caitlin Chikagian she won on a decision. So just setting up my old stuff. So here we go. Looks better here. So the lights blinking on it. So Caitlin Chukagian, she won. She has a record of 17 win, 4 losses, and she's right now number two bantamweight. And yeah, she is on the chances of the rematch with Valentina Shevchenko. This card is good, but it not have that many big names on the card. Right, next fight coming up is Brandon Royal with a record of 12 wins, 6 losses. He's fighting with Rodrigo Bontorin, 16 win, 3 losses with two no content, and that's a flyweight division fight. Then we go to the main co-main event, that is heavyweight Jake Collier versus Shane Sherman. Jake Collier have the record of 12 wins, 6 losses, and the Shane Sherman have the record of 15 win, 8 losses. Then the most favorite fight of of the whole card is Calvin Kattar versus Giga Chikadze. Calvin Kattar is, as you guys know, my favorite fight of Calvin Kattar was Calvin Kattar versus um what's his name, Jeremy Stevenson. But Calvin Kattar is much more of the boxer, and I'm guessing my prediction is Giga Chikadze is a very good kickboxer, and he will pick his legs up, and he had lethal left body kick, and he mixed it up with a head kick with the leg kicks. This is my opinion. If Giga Chikadze went for the leg kicks, Kelvin Carter is gonna have a very hard time. So that's about it. Lately, I was, due to my health conditions, I was not well. I'm still, but I'm trying my best to get well soon and do do more of the YouTube stuff, and about the fight stuff and the live streaming and try to cover up the whole event. But we next week we had the best card coming up. We have Francis Ngannou versus Cyril Gain. They're fighting for heavyweight championship. As you guys know, Francis Ngannou is a heavyweight champion of the world, and Cyril Gain, the newcomer, is on the charge, on the rise, and he is going to take the throne off. He is going to win the belts because everybody who fight with Francis Ngannou is a lot scared of the power and the way he strike. A little bit mistake and the one punch landed and he can end the fight. But with Cyril Gain, his footwork is so good. His cardio is never on doubt. But I seen the recently footage of Francis Ngannou. He lost quite a lot. His muscles and he's a lot shredded. And I hope he is on top of his cardio range, so he do not get tired in his, especially this fight, because this fight in his career is a lot meant to it. He is fighting with the UFC over the payment. He's asking for the more money. He's saying he's now fighting for only 50, 100,000 or something, 500,000 or whatever it is. But UFC had some issue paying fighters, especially in a prelims. Imagine fighting in a prelims and you got only £10,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 for the whole fight. That's quite nothing at all compared to boxing. And yeah, so if Francis Ngannou won his title bout against Cyril Gain, he, he's he's gonna have up hand towards UFC, as he is already threatening UFC. He's gonna leave the UFC. He's gonna go somewhere else because UFC don't pay much. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Let's see what's gonna happen. And if he lost, he will lost a lot of stuff, because when you take a stand against a company like this and asking for more money, and they're not paying you, but they're paying a featherweight Conor McGregor whatever he deserves. So yeah, it is quite annoying if another fighters want to be like that, they're not getting it. So yeah, it is a game. As everybody knows, when you work for some companies, some of the persons are the favorite. Not everybody become a favorite or become a superstar of the company. So it is a scenario. So Brandon Royal coming up. This is his fifth UFC appearance. He have finishes 11 of 12, 12 wins, 8 submissions. Rodrigo Bontorin had the sixth appearance in a UFC. He had the nine first round finishes, finishing 14 of 16 wins. So both fighters are 29-year-old. Brendan Royal have 5.9 inch height, and Rodrigo Bontorin had a 5.5 feet. Rodrigo Bontorin had a record of 16 wins, 3 losses, 2 no content. He's fighting out of the Colombia, Parana, Brazil. He is number 7 ranked flyweight division in the world, UFC. So bear in mind. Fighting out of a red corner, Brandon Royal, record of 12 wins, 6 losses. He's fighting out of Eaglewood, Colorado. He is number 5 ranked. Most of the fight went on decisions on this in the whole card. So I'm looking forward for some good fights. Let's go. Round one is on. So Royal Bontorin in the gray, Royal in the gray, Bontorin in the black trunks. Ooh, heavy leg kick. Royal his height was 5.9 something, and Bontorin was 5.5 or 4 or something like that. But in the fighting stance, Bontorin looks 1 feet smaller than Royal. This is crazy. So both fighters are in the middle of the octagon. A lot of feints, a lot of uh, jabs and stuffs are getting trapped, setting up the traps, and nothing much landed yet. Head kick blocked by Bontorin. Jumping knee by Royal. Bontorin need to go forward. He had the height shot at disadvantage. He had a reach disadvantage. He need to be inside, using his footwork, using his leg kicks. And right now, the Royal looking very fresh, very active on his legs. He's throwing some head kicks, leg kicks, most of it getting blocked by Bontorin, but he is mixing a lot. And I'm surprised, or I'm guessing, if he can keep this up till round 4. What a nice transition by Bontorin, blocking the kick and taking Royal down with the body lock. Right now, Bontorin is not doing anything, just holding it. So in these crucial 10-second or 20-second, while Bontorin is holding Royal had a very good chance landing some up elbows, but he hasn't had landed anything at all. And right now, Bontorin is taking advantage out of it, and he took his back. Good scramble by Royal. Good push by Royal, and they're back on the feet. 1 minute 24 second left in the round one. Royal versus Bontorin. Bonchoni looking very calm and collective. Royal doing some a lot mistakes in trying to explode in a different kind of a situation, but he's taken down. This is the second time he's been taken down, but he is working on his back actively, going for the submissions, going for the arm lock, going for the neck lock. Good, nice elbows from the bottom by Royal. These kind of a slicing elbows do damage a lot. They do make you bleed. They do cut you open. 9 seconds left. Bontarin's holding the bag. Royal is on his feet. Second round coming up. It's a very good round by Royal, but he have to land more of the better shots in the round two. Let's see if the Bontarin can change his game plan and come up with something better. In my opinion, he have to go more forward. He have to go get inside, leg kicks, mix his takedown. But when he's taken down, he's not doing much of the damage. He is just try to gain the position, hold, and in that time period, Royal having a very good success getting up or getting in transition or hitting some strikes back. So yeah, very interesting. So round two is on. Royal leading up, putting some pressure, straight pressure on leg kicks, and second leg kick blocked by Bontorin, and Royal being taken down. But now Royal gone for the arm triangle, but Bontorin is out. Bontorin staying so far in a very good position, staying out of the submission. Now Bontorin took the back of Royals. This is bit dangerous. Royal need to be out of this position. Giving a back to the opponent is a very dangerous situation. So 3 minute 30 second left in a round two. Royal versus Bontorin. Royal throwing some slicing elbows from the bottom position. Now he's going for the submission. He's got the Gogo Plata right here, but he is out, and Bontorin back on top. Bontorin is not doing much of the damage, in my opinion. He is just holding, as I said before, holding and just different kind of a hold position, and that's all. Very good job by Royal. He's out, back on the feet. 2 minute 16-second left. Oh, left hook hurt Royal so bad, but he is back on his feet. Power double by Bonturin. Bonturin got the again body lock. He is just working on the body lock over and over again. Bonturin is just holding. I'm surprised he hasn't landed a one single punch while holding all this. He's holding, try to put him down. Royal again standing up. Then he's changing his position, circling around. It is exhausting, but yeah, 39 seconds left in the second round. Both fighters are out of the clinch. Royal trying to land some of his strikes, but whenever Bonturin hitting Royal with some good strikes, Royal having some impact on him. Again, takedown by Bonturin and nicely done in the center of the octagon as well. 10 seconds left in the round two. Big second round for Bonturin. I guess he's won the second round as well. So yeah, this is UFC Fight Night. Calvin Kattar versus Giga Chikadze. Right now, second round finish between Brandon Royval and Rodrigo Bontorin. The next fight, co-main event, we had Jake Collier versus Shane Sherman, and then, as you guys know, the main event, the best fight of the card, is Calvin Kattar versus Giga Chikadze. And Calvin Kattar had the record of 22 win, 5 losses, 0 no content. Giga Chikadze had the record of 14 win, 2 losses. Calvin Kattar is a pure boxer. His boxing strikes are very amazing. Giga Chikadze is a kickboxer or a karate guy, and I'm telling you guys, I'm going for Giga Chikadze because his kicks are lethal. He is dangerous kid. So the third and final round is on between Royal versus Bonturin. Both fighters in the middle of the octagon. Royal putting some a lot of pressure, landing some good jab and cross, but not much of the power. These are more of the volume strikes. And compared to Bonturin, Bonturin have more power, and he's hitting Royal with some heavy strikes. Oh, my back is killing. Nice takedown by Bonturin. Again, 3 minute 30 second left in the round three. Royal versus Onagogo Prada from the bottom position. I'm so impressive with the Royal ground game, the way beautiful attempt by Royal from the bottom position. I'm telling you, Royal had some good ground game. Bonturin had the more power, but is not doing much on the ground, and Royal is constant moving. But let's see how the judges gonna keep this, because in my opinion, if the fighter is on the ground and a fighter's on the top, he is just holding and he is not doing much of the strikes and on the land some a lot of punches, then you should know the fighters on the ground, he is landing a lot of submissions. He's attempting for he's going for a submission, he's going for different stuff. So this is quite interesting. Let's see how the judges gonna see this fight going through. This is a very close fight. Both fighters on the ground. Reversal by Royal. Royal is on the side mount now. 1 minute 20 second left. And if he can, Royal can maintain this position and do some damage. These kind of a fight, judges hate to score that. They always stuck with it was who's winning. But you have to constant watch this fight. And in my opinion, Bonchurin done some good job doing some takedowns, but Rawal been busy from his on his back. He's been again and again striking for the submissions. He's been hitting some elbows and he's been moving and he's been constant attacking from his back. And now he is doing better job on the side position, doing some throwing some punches. 6 second left. A lot of short elbows by Roviol. Oh, there was a there was a good armbar in the third of the round where almost uh, Bo- Royal make Bontorino tap, but that was just a one. He done just one like this, but there was in a sequence, and the fight been carry on. We've seen it in a highlight right now, and yeah, that was almost he had it. So we have two more fights on the card left. So next fight we had the heavyweight fight. I hope we have some firework coming up. Chair is squeaking. Red Finger, what's up, boss? Welcome to my channel, bro. Shout out to Red Fingers. Welcome, welcome. Right now, keep running. The viewers are coming. Sure, sure. It doesn't matter. Three watching, four watching. Who's up right now? Brendan Royal. He just won, and Bontorino he lost three round judges decision, and Brendan Royal won. So we have only two fights left on the card, and the co-main event fight is Jake Collier. He's fighting with the Shane Sherman, but in this whole card, the most important fight is Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze. This is the very good fight, and the whole card was not much of the famous fighters and not much of the the big names. So it's just of the kickstart of the new year 2022 first event. Pretty good, but a lot judges decisions. And who you got? Cater. I love to see Cater to win, but Giga Chikadze is pretty dangerous. And if you see Calvin Cater is a pretty much of the boxer fight stance, and Giga Chikadze is a very heavy kicker. Cater took a beating from Max. Yeah, he took beating from a Max in a boxing stance, but Giga Chikadze is a very heavy kicker, and his left kick to the body and the leg kicks and the head is pretty impressive. So Calvin Cater have to mix it up. He have to avoid leg kicks, body kick, and the head kick from uh, Giga Chikadze, because people don't know about Giga Chikadze, but if you see his kickboxing fights, he's a southpaw and his left kicks are lethal. Did you know? Don't know that. Oh yeah, no worries. For as you guys know, the next week fight is gonna be a firework. One of the best card coming up. It's gonna be a crowd there. We had the title fights. We had two title fights on the card. Francis Ngannou versus Cyril Gain, and that fight gonna be crazy. I got Gain. Red Finger says he got Gain, and I got Gain too, because in my opinion, whoever fight with Francis Ngannou, he's scared of his power, but Gain fought. Francis have Francis have many politics, but in my opinion, Gain have a lot of a good footwork. He had a cardio, and he's a very technical striker. He is not a one punch killer, and he had a very good head movement too. So let's see. I'm surprised if Francis Ngannou won. UFC is in a big trouble, because UFC Francis Ngannou is trying to leave the UFC. With Francis Ngannou contract and stuff going on, it's distraction. It is distraction, but imagine if Conor McGregor fighting or Nate Diaz fighting, they're getting more money than Francis Ngannou. So come on, it's kind of a thing they need to get it, but you cannot go after the company or the boss. I had experience in my life when you're working for a company, you cannot go after your top people and say, no, I demand this, otherwise I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. No, it don't work like this. You have to show the talent, you have to show what you can generate and what's around you. Stipe had some good head movement, but Gain is light on his feet. Yeah, Stipe is good, and if Stipe and Gain fight, I'm thinking Gain gonna knock Stipe out straight in round two. That much that how much good Strike Gain is as a heavyweight. His footwork and his athleticism is like a John in a light heavyweight. The more I think about it, Francis Ngannou will. The more I think about it, Francis will knock him out. I will take Stipe over Kane anyway. Yeah, Stipe is good. Stipe is no doubt good. Obviously, he's a former champion. Much love to him. Much respect to him. The way he carries himself up. But what he done with Francis Ngannou last fight, oh my god, that was so stupid. It's just like walking in a fire, getting caught, and then still doing the same thing. But once what he done before, when everybody was um, doing stuff against Francis against TP Miocic, like he's not gonna last in front of Francis Ngannou, and everybody was talking about Francis Ngannou, and he humiliated him in 5 round, taking him down, and he should do the same thing. Stipe is in my opinion, one of the best heavyweight. The way he defeated Junior Dos Santos twice. Junior Dos Santos is not a joke. And if you know the first fight between Stipe Miocic and Junior Dos Santos, that was a war. Heavyweight hitting each other constantly for 3 or 5 rounds. He knew first environment improved, and that was his opportunity. I think it was a veteran decision charge in him. He took his chance. Yeah, it's true. Red Red Finger, subscribe my channel. So I'm covering up all the UFC, boxing, and all the MMA events, mostly UFC and big boxing events. So hope so you like my content and the live stream podcast. Right now we had the commercial break going on between the fights. This next heavyweight fight between Jake Collier and Shane Sherman. I guess Shane Sherman could have get it done this in a round two or a round one. You never know. It's a heavyweight, but I cannot wait for Calvin Cater and the Giga Chikadze in the whole event, whole card. There was not a big fight or an interesting fight you're thinking of for. Oh yeah, there's a good fight. Nah, it's the only one good fight in this whole main card of the UFC 2022 first event of the year, and that is Cater versus Giga. We definitely be here. Thank you. Hope everybody had a good happy New Year and a Christmas. This start of the year was a lot tough for me. I've been okay whole year. I've been fine. I've been doing good. But before Christmas, I become ill, and then suddenly find out, oh, it's a COVID. So now I'm much better, a lot recovered. Quit my smoking habit as well. and trying to get better on a track slowly and slowly. But I'm not gonna complain much. It was not pretty bad. I'm much better. I'm not being in a hospital or some kind of a situation. Just a lot of fever and the body ache, but body pain and stuff like that. But take a lot of water, eat vegetables and stuff like that. Yeah, it's all good. Recovering back on. Last, if you guys remember, Amanda Nunes versus what's the girl name? She just shocked the world. Panna, Juliana Panna. Oh my God, that fight was one of the most excited and shocking fight of the world. So the both fighters almost had the same height, kind of a same height, kind of a same age. But these are the heavyweights, so there's no much of the weight limits. These two are over 260. Shane Sherman is nearly 250, 250 lbs. It's impressive. Shane Sherman is 250 pound and he looks like a middleweight. And the the next guy to him, he looks bigger. He is just 260 pound, but he looks like a 280, 290 or something. So we had the Herb Dean referee tonight. It's nice having you red fingers on the chat. At least somebody's having a conversation. So round one is on. This is a three round fight. Shane Sharman in a gray, Collier in the black trunk in a red corner, and Sherman in a blue corner. Collier doing some very good job with his head movement, and he's throwing some jab and already landed a very good punch, his right punch. Sherman took two good shots. Collier looking very impressive. It's like a peaky view, like a Mike Tyson style. He's going left and right, and Sherman with a very good punches. Sherman had a speed advantage, and Collier is powerful. So let's see, speed gonna win on the power. Sherman threw the leg kick. Collier blocked it and took Sherman down. Jake Collier is on a full mount. Here we go. Collier's in the full mount. Heavy elbows. No. Sherman is opened up. Collier landed some heavy elbows, and this is a timeout by Collier. Free streaming somewhere. There we go. Collier tapped out Sherman in the round one. That was impressive. What's up, baby? Collier won in the round one. I predicted Shay Sherman gonna win, but surprise! I never seen Collier's fight before, but this is big entry in the heavyweight. The way he handled Shane Sherman in the round one, dominate. This was totally some one-sided, amazing fight. This is called fight. That should be a submission of the night, or definitely submission of the night, or the fight of the night so far. The way he went forward and he went for the finish. Is any free streaming somewhere? Yeah, it's only on my channel. I am doing it, so you can have that. It's only one fight left. It's called Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze. I'm so excited for the main event, the fight we all been waiting for. This is the first event of the UFC 2022. Man, UFC 270 is amazing. We have for Francis Ngannou, Cyril Gain, Brandon Moreno versus Davidson Figueiredo, Michael Pereira versus Andre 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 Fiallo, Greg Hardy versus Alexei Olenik. Wow, I love big fights. Then we had a Cody Stallman versus Say Normagado. Then in preliminary, what's it called? Pre Preliminary card. I always struggle to pronounce this. So we have Rodolfo Vieira versus Willington Torman, Raoni Barcelos versus Victor Henry. A lot impressive fights on in UFC 270. Jake Collier won in the first round via submission, and that was a one-sided fight. And Justin Toffa on a Twitter writes it down. He's won a fight, and he said, "Let's go. We can do that." Jake Collier with the first round win. We don't wanna miss Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze. Man, Calvin Cater is a good fighter. Love the way he fight, and especially his fight with Jeremy Stevenson. Damn, that was crazy. My prediction is Giga Chikadze, and I will go final with it. Giga Chikadze is going to win this decision or knockout. He is getting it done. So tired. Get vaccine. This is what they're saying everywhere. I'm getting mine done in this week too, because there's no way without a you can travel somewhere. Things are getting very hard, and so get that. It's good for you. It's good for the environment. It's good for everyone. So we had a commercial break right now towards the main event. I got some protein bar. So the main event is coming up. Cater versus Giga Chikadze. The wait is over. It's gonna be an epic fight. You know, people people sleep on Giga Chikadze. Cub Swanson is a tough motherfucker, and Giga Chikadze kicked him left kick and game over from there. His footwork and his kicks are amazing. Let's see. Calvin Gator. Calvin Gator saying this fight, if Giga Chikadze thinking he's gonna land some kicks on me and it's gonna be easy night for him, he's thinking himself to just going right through from him. So I'm telling you guys, These two fighters not gonna hold up longer, and they gonna go for it. And I cannot wait. Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze is coming up. The adrenaline is kicking in my body. I'm getting excited. The fight is coming up. Come on, let's go. Giga Chikadze is from Tbilisi, Georgia. He's making his way towards the octagon. The fight is happening in a Vegas Apex UFC facility. And I'm sure Giga Chikadze is training with Rafael Cordero, if I'm not wrong. Is that Rafael Cordero? Giga Chikadze is right now 7-0 in UFC, so it is pretty impressive. One of the best and the tough organization and the one of the toughest sport in the world, UFC, and staying in the top of it is pretty impressive. Yeah, that's not Rafael Cordero. I was wrong. I was thinking that's his Rafael Cordero coach, but no, that's not. Giga Chikadze is a kickboxing world champion. Giga Chikadze is unbeaten still in the UFC. Let's see if Calvin Cater can make his first loss, give him his first loss in his UFC career. Man, it's pretty cold in UK right now. Calvin Cater in the red corner, making his way towards the octagon. Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze is on, guys. Calvin Cater is almost getting entered into the octagon. Kelvin Cater to win this fight, he have to put Giga on his back of his foot. He have to move forward no matter whatsoever and make Giga on his back feet. Otherwise, if the Giga is controlling the fight and he's going forward, it's gonna be a long night for Kelvin Cater. This fight is a kick versus boxing, so let's see which win this one. Both fighters are 33-year-old. Giga is 6 foot. Kelvin is 5 feet 11. Both fighters have 146 pounds, 72-inch reach by Kelvin, 74 by Giga, minus 222 Giga, and plus 185 is Cater. It's tight sitting in like that. Keith Peterson for this main event. I guess Herb Dean should be better than that, but yeah, Keith Peterson is a good referee as well. There we go. All the wait is over. This is the 5 round fight, featherweight division. Fighting out of a blue corner, 14 win, 2 losses, Giga Chikadze. Giga Ninja Chikadze. His nickname is Ninja. Fighting out of a red corner. Professional record 22 win, 5 losses, 5 feet 11-inch tall, Calvin Cater. He's fighting out of Macon, Massachusetts. Massachusetts, I don't know. No, if I'm not wrong. We just says MA. Let's go. I want to see the first round finish. Round one and heavy calf kick by Giga Chikadze. Another leg kick by Giga Chikadze. As I said it. Ooh, heavy shot by Giga. Left hook to the body. Third leg kick by Giga Chikadze to the left leg of Calvin Cater. Calvin Kattar have to be very careful to not underestimate the punching power of Giga Chikadze because he punched very fast and hard. Calvin doing a very good job putting Giga Chikadze on his back of this foot, but Giga's doing some impressive job with his footwork, changing stance, changing angles, and going out of the pressure. His leg kicks, amazing. This is a second body kick by Giga. Calvin Cater, Giga Chikadze missed and slipped, and Calvin Cater took the advantage out of it and went for the takedown. Calvin Cage is doing a very good job taking Giga Chikadze down straight away after getting landed some heavy leg kicks and the body kicks. Let's see if Calvin Cater can do some damage on his ground and pound game. 2 minute 36-second left, round one. This is a 5 round fight between Calvin Cater and Giga Chikadze. But so far in a stand, Giga Chikadze is fast and he is more aggressive and powerful than Calvin Cater so far. 1 minute 40-second left. Calvin Cater is still on the side mount. He hasn't landed much of the strikes or a damage or anything. It's just the fighting for the position, fighting for the hand control. Calvin Cater should land some punches. Calvin Cater took some Giga's back again, tried to drag him down. Giga Chikazi going for the GNT, but it's not looking much of the strong, and Calvin Cater is out. Calvin Cater took the mount. Ooh, side choke by Calvin Cater. Giga is out. Calvin Cater took Giga Chikazi's back. The body lock is on. Kate is doing some impressive job. I'm surprised with his ground game. Giga is looking stuck in here. It's a body triangle on by Kelvin Cater. 3 second left in a round one. This round goes so far to Kelvin Cater with his ground game, and pretty impressive by Kelvin Cater. If he can carry on this in whole fight, he can win this easily. But if Calvin Cater is standing up in front of Giga Chikadze and try try to land some strikes and go for kicks and that, he's gonna lose this because when they were standing together, Giga Chikadze is pretty impressive, more faster on his feet with his punches, and is all he's more faster than Kelvin Cater. So it's all happened when obviously Giga Chikadze is missing his kicks. As I said it before the fight, he goes leg kick, body, head. So this is he repeated. Giga Chikadze repeated third time. He missed the head kick. He slipped, and Kelvin Cater took him down. So the round two is on. Both fighters back in the middle of the octagon. Big opening round for the Kelvin Cater, round one. Let's see if he can do better job in the round two. Giga landed very good stepping left hook. Ooh, this body kick by Giga is landing over and over in a southpaw stance. Ooh, left punch by Giga landed straight flush on the chin of Kelvin Kaiser. Calvin is putting some pressure on Giga, making his go on his back of the foot. Another body kick by Calvin Kaiser. That part of the body is already bloody red. This is the same kick I was talking about. Giga throws over and over, and he's very good at it. Once he's standing orthodox, and then he change stance, and then he throw the kick. 3 minutes left in round two. Complex. Hey bro, welcome to my channel. We're watching UFC live. Giga Chikadze versus Kelvin Cater. This is a round two. Cater's putting some pressure on Giga Chikadze, and Giga's looking little bit faded in my opinion. Who's winning? I need to know. I put money on Giga. Giga is doing good job, but Calvin Cater is putting a lot of pressure on Giga, and Giga is constant moving backward, and he's getting little bit slowing down. But let's see, the fight is still on, but Calvin Cater is putting some mad pressure on Giga, making Giga continuously walking backward. 1 minute 23 second left. Both fighters hitting jab, cross. But Giga cannot throw much of his heavy kicks going backward, and going backward Calvin Cater is doing impressive jobs. You're gonna comment this fight? Yeah, I am doing it. Giga Chikadze is, oh, heavy spinning elbow landed by Calvin Cater, flush on the Giga Chikadze. 30 second left. Giga Chikadze look little bit hurt. Calvin Cater is going forward. Giga Chikadze have to be careful. Oh, heavy head kick by Giga Chikadze and the right hand back. Final 10-second. Calvin Cater is gone for a takedown, and Chikadze is on the ground and he stand back up. Wow. Giga Chikadze is cut on his forehead. First time in his fighting career in UFC. Oh, that is Rafael Cordero. He's wearing some glasses. Thanks. I can't find the fight anywhere. Don't wanna pay money to the stream. It's fine, man. I'm paying to watch it. I'm sharing my thoughts with you guys. I'll let you know what's happening towards the fight. You look high. You are you smoking? No, I'm not high or something. I've been diagnosed by COVID and I'm just recovering out of it. I was not well from the Christmas, but I was not that much bad as well. So yeah, it's fine. And if you know, I live in UK and it's 3 a.m. It's a sleeping time, Saturday night, just tired. So we had a third round coming up. Calvin Cater putting again pressure on Giga Chikadze. I picked Giga Chikadze to win, but he is slowly fading up, going backward. Yeah, my time is 5 a.m. Wow. Where you from? Complex. Latvia. Okay, that's good. Hope the weather is nice there, or maybe it's cold. Obviously, it's everywhere cold right now. Hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, share for all the UFC and the boxing events we're watching live right now. Kelvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze. Round three is on. 3 minute 30 second towards the round three. This is the featherweight bout. Calvin Cater is doing amazing job putting constant pressure on Giga Chikadze, so Giga Chikadze cannot kick again and again, and he's struggling. He's struggling with the boxing going backward. Constant jab by Calvin Cater is making Giga struggling. Yeah, it's cold, but the cold is going away slowly. Okay, that's good. A script subscriber alive. Thank you so much, brother. How was your day? My day was okay. I'm just off work and I had, I guess, 5 more days quarantine left and I'm done. So, yeah, after that, everything should be back on track. You put money on Giga and Giga is looking bad. His face is bloodied up. And this is a Third round, he's fading up. My prediction was Giga 2. He gonna win in round 2 or round 1, but Calvin Cater, hats off. He's doing so much good job. So Calvin Cater is putting pressure forward. He's not landed some heavy, uh, big shots, but Calvin Cater is keep touching Giga, and he's going forward. But Giga is coming back. Both fighters looking so exhausted. This is 46 seconds left in the round three. I'm surprised there's not the stepping elbow the way he landed to the Jeremy Stevenson, Calvin Cater. He hasn't landed that kind of an elbow yet. Giga Chikadze is waiting for his left kick, but he cannot landed it. You are training MMA to you're just a fan of it. I do train. I do train. Cycling, cardio, boxing. Looks alright. Cannot be just a fan of MMA. Live that life. My hands can tell I train. So, so this is the round four. Giga Chikadze is looking bad so far. So the round four is coming up. I wish, but nah, I'm not fighting for these 10,000, 20,000. Never, never, ever. So the fourth round is up. Calvin Cater is putting some pressure, straight pressure on Giga Chikadze. Jab, jab, over and over. I'm surprised that there's no leg kicks from Giga Chikadze anymore because he is surprised himself what Calvin Cater is bringing to the table. The pressure is constant, and going backward in a fighting game, in a boxing or or kickboxing or MMA, there's not just a one thing you're going backward. You got a lot of stuff going on in your brain. Your brain is constant telling you signals like it's frustrating. Then you losing your cardio, you getting fatigue, and then you getting hit on your face. So it's just a mixture of a lot of stuff. So Calvin Cater is doing pretty impressive job right now, making Giga Chikadze win, going backward. But I was expecting this fight for as a TKO or something excited more than a one. Yeah, you need to right mindset to be a good at MMA. Yeah, of course. MMA is not an easy game. Fighting is not much harder. The training, the process, and going through that journey and the time period is the most important thing ever. This is the fourth round. Calvin Cater between Giga Chikadze. Come on, it's just stuck on the fight. Is just stuck. Don't worry, we'll be back in a minute. You put money on like your beard. Thank you. Uh, complex. You say you put money on Giga Chikadze. Do you? Looks like you wasted your money. Yeah, it's looking bad. Yeah, it's kind of looking bad. And if it's round four and Giga hasn't done anything yet, so it is pretty bad, I guess. So let's see if your money can be worth it. It depend what did you put it on. Did you put the money on a distance? Fifth and final round between Giga Chikadze and Calvin Cater. Ooh, Giga Chikadze is going forward, but he need to do more of it. Cater is so far three round winning, and Giga had only a one round in his card and one left. Giga need desperately he need a desperately a finish here. Giga is on his back of the field, not just on him to win. Okay, that's not happening. Looks like a Oh, too short elbow by Kelvin Cater. Jikaze is so tough. He is still standing there. He took a lot of damage in this fight. And these kind of a fights, when the fight has taken a lot of damage, that took a lot of a tool on you. And now, same thing to Edson Barboza. All the fighters, when they find out Edson Barboza is a very dangerous fighter when he's going forward, do not let him come forward. He, and he start losing all his fights. This is what Calvin Cater showing here to the whole world. Like Giga Chikadze cannot fight going backward. Wow, this is the real dogfight here. Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze. Calvin Cater is doing impressing job. 2 minute 20-second left. 2 minute left. Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze. 1 minute 30-second left. Kate is looking for a finish, but could not find a proper strike yet. In my opinion, if Giga Chikadze is going forward like this, and if he landed, Calvin Cater landed front kick to the chin, that could be a amazing strike, and that can be landed because his chin is out down on the upside. Spinning elbow by Calvin Cater. Final minute by the of the fight. What a performance by Calvin Cater, and what an amazing solid chin by Giga Chikadze, taking all the shots and staying to the fight. 30-second left. Chikadze is still throwing. 13-second left. Calvin Cater is, oh, short elbows. Wow. Chikadze is on the floor. Wow. Saved by the bell. Wow. That was 6 or 7 short elbows by Calvin Cater. Amazing. Official decision coming up. Obviously, Calvin Cater won this fight. Clear cut, straight away, one sided, and that was it. Pretty amazing. That was the best fight of the whole card. Calvin Cater just won on the official decision, in my opinion. They haven't scored yet, so let's wait for the scorecard, and then we have the whole event completed. Sorry guys, whoever put money on Giga, I predicted Giga gonna win. but I haven't put any money on a fight or something. So the round one goes to Giga, round two goes to Giga, and then then third rounds, all three round goes to Calvin Cater. So 50-45, 50-45, 50-44. Calvin Cater won this via judge's decision, and that was a pretty impressive fight by Calvin Cater. Giga Chikadze lost. So that's it, guys. That was it. This was the UFC fight night. Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. UFC 270, Francis Ngannou versus Royal Gain. Till that time, peace.